Aries. What's good, Aries? I popped in to see what's good with you. Alright, so boom. So interesting. I've prayed, or you've prayed, but you don't want to pray with others, or you don't pray out loud. Okay? Or it's been a minute since someone's asked you to pray out loud. Something about you praying differently with your family, or differently than your family, people you consider family. I feel like you're being in a lot of pain, your body being really sore. It feels like you got beat up, it feels like you've been in a fight. Not to say that you have, but this is just how much you use your body, how much you move, or this is how much your body is talking to you at this time, okay? I feel like a lot of restricted movement, okay? Feeling like you can't move forward, you haven't moved forward spiritually like you want, but also feeling literally mobility being restricted. You know, your car not working. There could be some car issues. Are you ready to get a car? You need to get on the road. Somebody needs to get their driver's license, but also someone wants to stretch their legs. Someone wants to go for a walk, but it's not the right time. Someone's not ready, or it's not the right time, or they got to be mindful of how late it is, okay? Or, you know, someone's fight or flight mode constantly being set into motion. You know, realizing that you can't run away from everything, but absolutely wanting to run away from everything, you know, or when you out there, when you're out and about, and something about this, I feel like there's something about someone could drive for a living, or need their car to get to work, or when someone tries to prioritize work over everything else, or money, finances over everything else, and shut out their emotions, they ultimately, you know, don't make what they wanted to. Okay, when someone wants to run away, escape, and they run to work and use work as their outlet, there's a 222 on the clock because it's unbalanced. They're really not happy with how they're treated at work, or getting, you know, anything done, any progress made, feeling really unfulfilled, not recognized for your efforts because you're not putting that same effort into your closest connections, okay? I feel like someone, you know, feeling really lonely. Some of you, you're in a relationship, feeling extremely lonely, wanting more love, wanting more softness, more emotional availability, okay? Someone in a safe space, someone you can talk to, someone who will receive you, care for you. Feel as if you don't have that in the partner that you have, okay? You could be a Leo or involved in some way, right? But I also really feel like potentially Strength card in reverse, 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups out here, okay? Really potentially having something beautiful and weakening it because you know, weakening its potential because you can't help but to see the flaws in it. But also, I feel like being with someone that you feel like doesn't make the effort, or doesn't appreciate you, okay, doesn't love you like you need to, it doesn't know how to calm the beast in you, tame you, okay, wanting, you know, tame the madness, tame how loud it is in you. It's giving me a lot of, you know, Queen Charlotte and King George kind of vibes. When you're kind of losing it, wanting somebody to be able to tame that energy within you, calm you down, make you feel ease, but not having it, feeling like the partner that you have, okay, isn't doing that, or you don't have a partner, you're longing for that, and really regretting where someone wanted to make an offer to you and you didn't accept it. You weren't emotionally available for that person, and now there's a struggle with, you know, anyone being open to you, okay? Just feel like wanting, you know, connections that are reciprocal. Everyone that pours into you, you know, you allow them to pour into you, and you don't give back to them because they're not who you want or where you want it from. Meanwhile, where you want it from is never going to give it to you, who you want it from. Look, a lot of Leo energy out here. It could be more than one, but Mad Leo energy. I feel like this Leo was giving to you. I feel like this Leo was someone that you could have a lot of happiness with or whatever. Someone brings out your inner child. Someone makes you feel safe. You don't have to be so strong. You don't have to keep your guard up around this person. I feel like you were foolish with this person, or you didn't want it. For some of you, you're ready to move forward with somebody that you have a child with or children with. You know, someone's real good at doing for the child, doing for the children, but not you. But this is you who shows up this way. You know, I feel like at every fucking chance that someone makes poor decisions and someone's ready to break free and see other things, move on. Okay, allow themselves the time to fucking heal so that they can see what comes next. Okay, and I feel like this is what you think about when you're trying to escape or get to work, or your mind, you're driving, you start meditating in some way, but I just feel like you're not allowed to distract yourself with work at this time. Spirit's going to make it really hard for you to connect with work or be as abundant as you want, things to go as smoothly as you want. You're going to have to work even harder, and not having the capacity to do so, even harder than you normally do. You already go really hard, and it's because you're avoiding conflict, or you're avoiding important conversations. You're avoiding learning, growing. I'll make it really difficult for you, right? Right. Up your emotional intelligence. It's time for you to learn. Being really frustrated, too much coming in for you, too many downloads, too much information feels like an attack. Meanwhile, I feel like whoever's sharing with you just wants to love on you, man, and you just see it as emotional manipulation. You really feel this way. You feel like someone is trying to do dark work on you. Queen of Wands, you know someone is powerful, magical, beautiful, okay? But I feel like this person is all that in a bag of chips. And is not intentionally trying to manipulate you, you know, in their favor. But also, man, they could be. Someone is very good at charming you. Someone enchants others with no problems. I just feel like this person was authentic with you, and I feel like this person knew exactly what you needed and wanted to love on you, okay? In whatever way that they felt they knew how, but I feel like both of you didn't know what the hell you were doing, or both of you don't know what the hell you're doing. Both of you really are teenagers dealing with each other, just going back and forth. One's communication is really blocked, and one is oversharing like you would not believe. Yeah. So much instability, financial, emotional, mental, a lot of emotional instability, a lot of instability, period, but a lot of emotional instability, and someone feeling like they're losing their fucking mind, they're losing it. Why do I feel this way? And being frustrated because you just want someone to take care of you, and having to be the one to give yourself all of the things that you need, especially as you're being triggered around this time. If certain things come up where you're super emotional at this time. Okay, I don't care who's around. A lot of y'all, there are plenty of people around that are somewhat committed to y'all, or y'all have family or whatever this is, and they still can't hold space like you need. They're just not as deep as you, or they're not feeling whatever you're feeling, you know, and don't know how to process. They're not as empathic as you at all, or tap into it like you are. I just feel like you've done enough of this. You've paid your service, you've paid your debt. And so, believe people when they show you who they are. Right? It's crazy. Insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. Out here, you out here looking crazy. You tripping. But someone pushes you to the point of you tripping, pushes you to the point of you saying things you don't want to say that you instantly regret, but a lot of pride keeping you from acknowledging them or apologizing for them. Anyway, I love you. I'm going to leave it there.